And we are recording. Alright. So something I should have done before I started recording is check to see if there's anything I needed to tell you guys. That would have been smart, but we all know that I am not that. So, nothing I need to tell you guys, no questions to be answered. Alright. I'll get started with the recap then. Last
The fitness gram pacer test
I
is
hit
a
a button.
multi-stage aerobic
I accidentally hit my fitness gram pacer test button.
Pacer test.
Let's try that again. Last time, our adventurers had interviewed their new employees for their guild hall, and learned that one of them was actually a werewolf. After undergoing some brief precautions in the form of a contract with them to allow him to work there, the characters had also got on with their 3 months of downtime. And while they are all done various things, and while on their last day, a lich burst through the door. Now we see what fresh hell awaits them. So,
Now, well, as I was going to say last week, talking about the genies and whatnot.
Yeesh.
If I okay, so if it wasn't obvious, I have a very distinct hatred for the Ifriti, specifically after learning of I was getting thrown into the plane of fire, and I was unconscious for that bit, mostly.
so yeah, as she finishes saying that, you hear a resounding crack in the neigh of horses in fear as the door to your guys' guild hall nearly flies off its hinges. As you see the lich show up, which I can't re-reveal to you guys, but you should be able to see it if you want to. It should be under handouts for you guys. It kind of walks in, very just kind of not really caring. He just kind of walked in like he owned the place. Your guys' guards get up to do something, and then it just kind of looks at them and they freeze in place.
Question.
Answer.
Can I do some kind of check to see if I can tell what this thing is?
Sure, why don't you do your history, it's your choice of history or arcana.
Let's go Arcana, because I have like a +8 to that, I think.
Okay.
I'm deciding I don't know this.
This is fair. Also, there will be no music, until the bot gets fixed.
Yay.
The bot is currently fucked and it can't play anything from YouTube. I'm assuming YouTube is hitting them with the fact that they don't play ads on there. So, yeah. 17. You have heard of these things known as liches. You don't know much about them because you only know what they want you to know for the most part. You know that they are hyper-intelligent, super-powered undead.
I say that to the group. I'm like, guys, don't freak out. That is a super intelligent, high-powered undead. Let's not do anything stupid now.
Yeah, this is like if a white went on super steroids.
Look
hop-
to
I'm so done.
Where's this?
The witch is in the top left. Where is he?
Yeah.
You said he walked in. Where is he walking to?
I was saying that in character.
So yeah, he kind of he begins to walk in. Is he on the map layer? What is?
There
Or-
he is.
Okay.
I can't see him.
I
He's in
see
the
him.
top left corner.
He's on the first floor, so you'll have to move
Yeah.
the map up.
Yeah.
It's right there.
For some reason, his box is huge, and I don't know why.
Yeah, seeing him walk in after slamming open the door, I'm gonna hop off stage,
I still can't see his
Start.
token.
walking toward him. You try refreshing then, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me try that.
What in the world is that?
But yeah.
Doing?
I hop off, start walking to him. Hello, sir. Do you have a problem? You entered in a panic, it seems.
I just watch as this robot walks up to this this very powerful thing.
Our last encounter with undead went fairly well.
Yes, I do have an issue here. The 6 owners of this guild hall are going to be coming with me.
Why?
Because
don't want
I
to.
said so.
Talk to the bank. They technically own the place until the loan is paid off.
It's not untrue.
And really, you would be coming in at the very weird time for that. It's not even finished.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was finished within the first month. This happened at the end.
Oh.
It is very much
Sir,
done.
can we talk about this politely? Would you like a cookie? As I walk another step toward him.
I don't require sustenance like you.
But I don't require it either. Would you like one?
No.
What you require is an exfoliant.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Melisandre, shut the fuck up.
I just whispered to Melisandre, this is a lich.
I
As
know.
far as I can tell,
I'm going
you
to
don't want
walk
to make
up.
him angry.
I'm gonna walk up and offer to shake his hand.
I don't shake hands with mortals like yourself.
I am debatably mortal. I cannot die of old age.
Cool, debatably mortal. Let me check what this spell does really quick.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
It's never good when the DM wants to know what a spell
Not
does.
necessarily. That means it's a lesser known spell and it's probably gonna be something funny and wacky.
Cool. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Also, quick note. At this time,
I'm a
over the
hero
course
point
of
that.
All
over the
right.
course of the 3 months,
Oh my god.
Eclipsa replaced her owl with a raven. Just so you guys know.
That's
Oh, that's
a bad
sad.
idea. Okay.
All right. That is a failure. Let me get my dice.
Oh shit.
Bye bye, Muffin. New character.
I'm not
time.
dead.
You're not gonna die.
I'm almost willing to bet I'm polymorphed.
Nah.
I know I'm not because I hear dice rolling, but that's I like to believe that.
I almost have the right amount of dice. I should have had these dice ready beforehand. I am bad. I'm sorry.
It's all
Not as
good.
bad as me, so you're good.
Yeah, but no one's as bad as you.
I don't know.
That's
Kenneth's pretty
debatable.
bad.
No one's as bad as Kenneth.
That's debatable. There could be worse.
Alright, there we go. That's enough. Alright. Let's see here.
Fuck, that's gonna suck.
You take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Well, I'm down.
Hey!
It
Oh,
is.
shit.
He kind of holds back on it, though. You do not go to bleeding out. You are only, just
Oh, I
unconscious.
just collapse. Great.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's
What
a
did he
nice
do?
guy. He cast Blight.
Jesus.
Oh. Crap. She's gonna like crap, Trailblazer, get up.
Now,
It
the
turns off.
other 5 that own this establishment are coming with
The
me.
bank owns it.
I'm gonna slowly walk over and give a little bow.
Hey, Melisandre, make a Constitution saving throw.
The bank owns it. Fuck you.
I mean, fuck the bank. What do you want me to say? That's the truth.
Melisandre, okay.
They actually don't. They gave us a loan to build it. They don't technically own the building.
Yeah, they
That makes
gave
them
you...
the lead holder.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they technically own it, though.
Do you want to hero point that? Cause
No one's explained to me what a hero point is in this edition.
We have. You spend it, and it lets you add a d6 to any d20 roll.
But you only get the certain number until a level up when they're refreshed. So
Yes.
you really have to be careful about them.
And how many are there?
You get 5 plus half your level rounded down, so for your level you'd have 6.
Okay. Yeet.
Let me check the save DC. That is a failure. So you take 40 points
Jesus.
of necrotic damage of non-lethal variety.
Oh, Christ.
You said Umbrid was making healing potions in his time, right?
Yes, he was. He made quite a few.
Does he give them out to us at all? Or
Not
or-
yet.
Damn it.
We haven't gotten
like I
that
said-
far.
It's almost like we're supposed to go with them.
Yeah,
Like I said, I go up to the list and give a battle.
Well, we shouldn't be
right?
strong-armed into a plot device.
It's the module, man.
Yeah, really.
So I go
No,
up
just
to
let
him.
him kill us. What's the DM gonna do? Let him kill all of us. What's the DM?
If he's doing
not
non-lethal
kill us.
damage, because you can just do that in 5e.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's done.
Yeah, so you took 40 points of non-lethal. You're down.
Yeah.
Um,
You're not bleeding
I
out, but
battle
you're...
and say, "We will come with you. Just stop hurting us, please."
At least one of you is reasonable.
And
Pick
then
kill
just-
the
and
stupid
just look
elf.
at the remaining standing party members, like, just follow my lead, guys. Come on.
Like how he said one of us is reasonable, I was being nothing but polite.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm telling the truth to the best of my knowledge with my limited knowledge of how finance works, considering I grew up in the fucking...
alright, so, you see him pull out a dagger. It sort of has a black aura to it, and he kind of stabs the air behind him and brings it down, and a hole opens in reality, essentially.
Arcana check to see what he did?
Sure, at
He
disadvantage.
opened a portal.
I want to know if it was magical.
No.
No, this is a completely natural forming portal.
What I want to mean is if I've seen or read about something like this before.
No, you have not. So,
Okay. That's fair.
the Lich looks to you, Bulu, and goes, "Grab the elf."
Yeah. On it.
And he has you 6 go into the portal. Do any of you that are up resist?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I look to our two guard people, and I'm like, watch the guild for us, please.
And just we'll be back.
Maybe.
So,
What shitty writing is this?
To
Modules.
the coast.
so,
I blame Chris Perkins for this, even if it isn't his fault.
I think it might
Who's
be.
Chris Perkins?
Just
A
like
shitty
a
write.
crafter game.
you guys go in the portal, and you come out in a rather smallish room. It has books everywhere. It appears there's some lab equipment, but not much, and a lot of writing.
I would look around and just start running over to the books, like.
You can
check-
let him
seeing what
finish the
each guy
description
did.
first, Kenneth.
Let him finish.
No, he can't. It's Kenneth. He can't let anyone talk.
That's true.
So, yeah, and there's also a lot of writings, like, on the walls and the tables, and it's all written in, what language? I should have this memorized, but I don't. It's all written in Celestial.
I can read it.
Hey.
I think I can. If my
If
character
I
sheet
was
wasn't
awake,
too
I
low.
could.
Damn character sheet
Sir.
low, so I can see.
So, yeah. He starts off by handing 2 potions of healing to whoever is closest. And kind of gestures towards the 2 down people.
Yes, she's gonna take one, apply it to Trailblazer, and she's gonna also. I guess she would apply it to both.
Yay.
So do I just roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so
I do know Celestial.
okay, so I'm gonna do. All right, so first one is for Trailblazer.
Yep.
Seven. Both
I don't know why you did 2d4 plus 4.
It doesn't really matter. You're gonna get a long rest before you fight anything.
Also, I like how it was identical. What the fuck?
Yeah, be that way
Really?
sometimes.
Oh, Illuminati confirmed?
They are pyramids.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move the map over to this one for now, because you guys are no longer in your guild hall.
Yay.
Why isn't fucking roll 20, quit messing with me here. Melisandre isn't on this page for some reason.
Because
He is
you
right
can't
next to
kill
me.
them, remember?
Is fair enough.
Right, well.
So,
Get up with a groan.
I'm just running around to each book seeing what it is.
oh, you run to a book. Let's see, what other spells does he have? He does not like people going... oddly enough, no, he does not.
The fuck?
What?
One of the best wizard spells, and he just like, no? Okay.
Yeah, no.
This is not the time.
My eyes flutter open and I just sort of groan.
Books!
Still not dead? Of course.
But books!
This is not the time.
But books!
You literally saw what just happened to Trailblazer Ascender.
They ran up.
Do you want that?
They ran up to the lich. I'm looking at books.
I didn't run toward anyone, especially not that ugly fool.
I'm just going to grab Eclipsa and pull her back.
Alright.
I'll run
In fact, I hold you under my arm.
I won't resist reluctantly. I'm just pouting.
Your friend did you a favor I would have done much worse.
I figured that's why I
You
did it.
already have.
And I would very much not strike your ire any further. So, exactly what is your business?
Well, I will say this. I am not here by choice. And trust me...
Inside?
Okay. Go ahead. Inside him. He appears to be
Oh.
telling the truth.
Who could coerce a lich? I'm
Someone-
terrified now.
I mean, out of character, someone who has his phylactery. In character, I need to roll an Arcana before I can say that.
A god.
I'm kind of
19.
scared now.
You've heard of liches, as your church has had issues with one before. You don't know much about them, though. They're
Well,
yeah, they're hard to get information on.
oh,
Seems like they're incredibly rare.
oh, as powerful as you are, and you're in chains too. How cute.
She is cringing at the fact that we could die right here. She's like,
I'm mentally face palming.
No, Melisandre has already lost everyone he ever knew to a lich. He is perfectly prepared to just die at the hands of one too, if one has already caught up with him. He knows he can't win. All he can do is sass.
That's fair in my opinion.
Fact
I mean, yeah.
is, I am not
yeah.
allowed to kill you, which is why you two are alive.
Oh, that's gotta sting your ego.
I kinda gave up on the killing people a while ago. Anyways, I have been told to tell you about the elemental threat to this land.
I mean, you could have told us that over a nice bottle of beer.
Too many prying ears there.
I
We
respect
have a
that.
library.
I look at all of our massive ears.
God damn it, Trailblazer. You fucker.
You are making it very hard to have this be an intimidating encounter. I need to drink of water. Hold on.
Yep. Yeah.
It shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
It was though.
Too many prying ears. He's just to the party of people with giant fucking ears.
I think the reason why it was so funny was because we're all a little on edge just from the scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
man.
Oh,
broke the
God.
tension nicely. That was a great tension breaker.
So, back to the intimidating lich about ears.
Yep, that's alright.
I like to think the Lich broke out laughing as he saw Trailblazer look at everyone's ears.
Sure, at this point, why the fuck not?
He got the joke.
Alright, but yeah, so he's kind of looking at you and goes, in the valley near the town you are in, there are evil cults rising to destroy the world, and given enough time, they will succeed.
What is their name?
I don't care.
Why don't you just waltz in, blow open their front door, and grease everybody?
Because I don't care enough to. Like I said, the only reason why I'm telling you is because I have to.
And surely, if this is as bad as you say, then surely we can get some amount of info on this cult you speak of. No?
Yeah, sure. They're in the valley by the town you're in. And they worship
many are there?
elemental evil.
How many cultists?
I haven't bothered counting. There are 4 cults, each worshipping the main elements: air, fire, water, and earth.
And
Oh, they forgot wood and metal. I see they're traditionalists.
Okay, I preferred my heart joke.
Well, let's put it this way, if you have any...
And then one day the Fire Nation attacked.
I mean, given the exploding zombie.
Very fair, very fair.
Oh.
No.
Oh god.
So let me get this straight. You were ordered to wander into a mortal town, kidnap the 6 of us, to warn us about cultists, and you are bound to not kill us. But you don't care enough to do anything about the problem yourself when you are clearly better equipped than the 6 of us combined?
I don't care about...
God damn it, Kenneth.
I was gonna say something and then he started.
Yeah, because he was asked a direct fucking question.
I was gonna relate to that, but okay.
I do not care about the cultists or the material realm. I can travel to the outer planes and get people there. I do not care about this realm. All I want to do is focus on my research.
What research
Well, this
might
has-
that be?
Right, yeah. Good question.
It's not for mortals to know.
Speaking of, what does the celestial writing say?
It's coded. Not
Oh,
only is
of
it in a
course it
weird,
is.
not only is it in a weird language, but it is coded.
Does that help me decode it?
No.
No.
It means that the writers didn't write what it says. Oh, you hear that throat clear?
Yeah. What about?
was intimidating.
Well, if it's all the same to you, if we are to tackle these cults that you seem to have ignored, it would help if we were to know what we were getting ourselves into besides just their cult. You
Or
know?
who the hell has you as their secretary?
All I know is their goal is to resurrect the Princes of the Apocalypse. Roll credits.
Can I do a history check at that?
At
Oh,
disadvantage.
I'll assist to make it regular.
Yeah!
Glad I did that.
21.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. I'm gonna try it too. Why not?
You get to do it at regular, Zephyria.
Oh, 21 as well. I'll go figure.
Because of your background. So hey,
Oh.
surprisingly enough, you guys know the same thing. So, you know that bordering the material plane, or not quite, I think not quite bordering, but close to the material plane, is the elemental planes. Each plane has a ruler, known as the Prince of the Apocalypse, or in the water element's case, Princess of the Apocalypse. But they are very powerful beings with control of their specified element. However, they cannot leave their plane of existence without being properly summoned. You, however, do not know what that summoning requires.
I just meet Zephoria's eyes and then start reciting what I know to the group.
Oh no, she's like, wait a minute, and she just pulls out her book of genius. Like, you mean to tell me there's one for every element, even my own?
Indeed.
Oh boy. She kind of wipes her forehead. She wipes her forehead at the idea of finding air elementals. Like, but wait.
Existential crisis time.
Oh yeah, very existential crisis. Especially, well, I'm not gonna say that part. But yeah, you know, it's great. Especially when my father is a Djinni. That's bad.
Good. I mean, if you can get us in good with the cult, then we can just sneak in and take care of this lickety-split. Like, that's good.
Now, what I will tell you is the pathetic adventuring party sent by the city of... what the hell was its name? Mirabar? They were sent... They were sent...
Uh-oh, I think you broke him.
My computer is dying, if anyone can hear me. Jesus Christ. Hi!
A lich goes into a ball and has a stroke.
I love computer issues.
Boy.
Which means no one got to hear the joke. Sad face.
So, sorry, I think I wound up cutting someone off because my computer was having a heart attack.
Anyway.
Yeah, so the Lich tells you that the delegation sent from Mirabar was actually sent to try to take care of this alleged cult, and they've gone missing.
Oh my god, I hate this dog.
I like how he said alleged.
So, yeah.
So this delegation went to seek it out, but they didn't return? Is that what it is?
I guess I don't really care enough to follow up on them. So, yeah.
Right, and why did your superior send you to get us, who literally just formed a guild hall, rather than someone with more experience from, say, Waterdeep? Why us?
You could find a lot more experienced and stronger people there.
I mean, no offense to my current company, except Umbrin, but we're a bunch of fucking nobodies.
Umbrin kind of looks to you and goes,
saying-
"Aw, thanks, you think I'm a somebody?"
Grammatically speaking, that is what he said.
That is true.
No, what I said was, no offense to anyone, except for Umbrin, we're a bunch of fucking nobodies. I mean, Umbrin's the only one I'm intending.
Jesus.
Work on your commas. Commas. They save lives.
So yeah,
Save lives.
the Lich kind of cracks his neck on this and goes, I was told to get you guys. I do not know why. I do not care why.
Who sent you though?
I can't tell you.
Oh, of course not. That
Can
would
you
be
tell us,
too-
everyone, it's not? Pulls out his journal.
Okay.
I don't intend to be here for years listing off names.
I got time.
Well,
I do too.
let's put it this way. We should only acquire the specific names that are tied to these cults, and not every name.
Yeah, which he just said he can't.
Well, no, I asked who sent them, and he was like, "I
Okay.
won't tell you."
He said he can't tell you.
Can't,
Yeah.
right?
Difference.
And he didn't investigate the cults other than they exist. So
Right. So he won't know any names that he can tell us.
Essentially, he's telling you he's been turned into a messaging boy bitch.
Uh-uh.
He didn't originally care, and he's been turned into a bitch messenger boy.
can you
I
deliver
like
this letter
that.
to my sweetheart back in Krypton?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He is not Hermes, the god of mail.
He pulls out, that is a
The sad
solid
thing was, that
joke.
probably is also the answer in universe.
So he takes out that really fancy dagger again and stabs the air once more and says, I have told you what I was supposed to. Now get out.
I walk through. Actually, Trailblazer never put me down, so.
I did not.
I'm just gonna be like, Trailblazer, just walk out the door. Go, go, go. We
Hey,
do
so
not need.
she likes books. Do you have one you don't need anymore?
He pulls out a book and hands it to you.
Perfect, thank you.
I clutch it like a child would clutch a stuffed animal.
Cool, you now have an empty book. A lich might have a few of those on hand.
Little do I know it was invisible ink. Ha
Well, for me and Eclipso, those are actually useful.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, really. To anyone else, they would be complete junk, but.
alright, I will walk through the portal because I'm hurt and I want to leave.
Yeah, just we're not trying to fuck with him anymore. So
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So you head on
He's
out.
not allowed to
I
kill
start
us. We
to
can
walk out,
slowly
but I-
beat it to death and gain the experience points.
Yeah, I start to walk out, but I just sort of look back at him and go, no, you're clearly not the one. Have fun being a courier for the rest of your unlife. And then I hop through before he blights me again.
Alright, so.
I mean, he could just zap it to the guild hall again. You realize that, right?
Yeah. So, you guys pop back out at your guild hall. Everyone is very confused.
Yep. So I guess I hop through first with Eclipsa under arm. Hello, everyone. Everything's fine.
Do not panic. Just go about your business.
We'll be upstairs in the meantime.
Bartender, I would like a drink.
I'm going to see if anyone in the town has any fucking pipeweed.
I want to try and find out more information about.
You
this
guys have that in your
Who
herb
or
garden.
Where would I go?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh, shit.
say.
I wasn't
Yeah.
aware if it was exactly legal here, because if it was legal for us to grow, yes, it would be in the herb garden.
That's
But
technically our private property. It's tucked out of the way of prying eyes.
I'm going to go check on the pipeweed crop. Bother me later.
Like I said, I'm gonna try and track down as much information about this cult as I can.
Okay, so.
Who wants to join me for sparring or practice?
You know what? It would be nice to get these arms freshened up.
Up to the
How
training
bad-
grounds.
How badly Eclipsa would like to, but she has to gather information.
So, Melisandre, Weed Stash, doing fantastic.
Splendid.
Trailblazer, Spitshine kind of looks at you and goes, well, you do own the place. I suppose you can have one on the house.
Tequila, please.
He goes ahead and pours you a drink.
I'm a robot drinking at a bar. This is not
I
awkward
forgot we had.
whatsoever.
I forgot we had the really pompous and high class bird bartender.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you mean you don't remember Spitshine?
He's fabulous.
It's funny because like anytime you ask him for a name that isn't just in his set already, the voice just completely changes to something else and then goes back to the pompousness.
Oh boy.
Why, hello. How are you doing, my fantastic gentleman?
Yeah. All right, so
Why do I
Boo.
see him turning into the red guy from Cow and Chicken?
Mm. So Boo and Zephoria, you guys go out to train a bit.
Of course.
And then Eclipsa, you said you want to do research on
On the cult.
on the cult. Okay.
Yeah,
Where-
anything and everything I can find out.
Where are you going to look for information?
Around the town, I guess is the best. And then failing that, I would go see the wizard in the town, try and see if he knows anything.
Okay. So. And Umbrin, I don't even fucking know what he would do. He'd go sit by his medicines.
I was gonna
Probably.
say he'd probably make more. He'd probably keep making medicine. We're
Yeah.
gonna need that if we're gonna infiltrate a cult.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, do you
Ooh,
think
we
we
could be-
suddenly have 12 days?
I'm not sure if there's I'm not sure how the ventilation system works in medieval times. But
There might
Yeah.
be
Hot
some
box
second
out the
degree.
lab.
Good.
It looks like a party bus going out of your doors.
because with Umbrin's lab being right next to mine, he might be getting just a little bit of dankness, depending on the.
He might be
okay.
he might be okay with that right now.
I just had a thought, guys. We could pose using Umbrin's medicines and our own stuff as merchants, because all organizations need food and other supplies.
Yes, because we look like a very normal traveling merchant band.
Ah, yes, and this must be your very normal robotic elk.
Hey, it was just the thought of how we could get close to the cult, okay?
So, Eclipsa, I need you to roll 2 persuasion checks and 2 perception checks and a persuasion check. Sorry.
Okay. Perception. Persuasion. Boom. Not bad overall.
Okay. Kind of talking around town. There were rumors about odd weather and kind of odd, natural events that kind of are happening more and more or in, greater magnitude.
Back.
And then, as you go to talk to the wizard about this, he doesn't have much to say to you, really. He appears to be busy for the most part. As for, like, elemental cultists, he's never really heard of such a thing around these parts. Like, usually around these parts, it's so close to Waterdeep and some other major cities, it's usually, like, devil or demon cults or, like, dragon cults. It's not really elemental cults that happen around here all that much, to his knowledge.
Okay, I will thank him for his time and leave him in. I guess that's that. I mean, I don't unless I want to. How far away?
How far away is what? You cut out for me.
Waterdeep?
Oh, sorry.
I think it's like, what?
Yeah.
Waterdeep
Less
is...
than a week south.
Yeah, I think I said it was a 3-day walk to there, I think. I might be. It's more than a day, but less than 3.
It might be worth it for us to visit Waterdeep and see what we can learn about this cult.
They'd actually have some repositories of knowledge rather than this backwater hellscape.
For sure.
Exactly.
We don't exactly have a ton of money, but we have enough that we can get by in Waterdeep at least.
I mean, I know a couple of you have like 600 gold.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, in Waterdeep, that's not a ton of money.
it's
I
not.
guess that's true, yeah.
And Umbrin was the only one making potions, so.
Actually, I was making antitoxins and perfume. I have 847 gold.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We lose City on 714 just.
Gee,
have
what a
20. I have 19.
Gee, what a coincidence! That's exactly how much you need to get into the city. You're no, not actually.
I spent all of that time just driving up sales.
Yeah.
And I was trying to make outfits for.
Of your many, many, many different forms, is one of them perhaps a wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man?
I mean, that's me. I have performed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kitty. I didn't know you were
Just, like, flailing like a...
Oh yeah, all I can imagine now is Buffett doing the wacky flailing.
Oh god, I do it creepily well. You would be surprised.
She's like,
No, it's actually creepy how I can...
oh, you double.
No, but I am rather...
Alright.
And I can imitate it really well, because my mom fucking hates those, and I learned how to...
The classic, my family member hates it, so I can do it really well now.
Yep.
So, you guys are gonna make a trip to Waterdeep?
I mean, if the rest of the group agrees. If not, then just me and someone else at least can go. Maybe we... But you never want to split the party.
Yeah, you don't want to split the party between towns.
Oh, no, what you talking about? That'd be fun.
I mean,
One into just a dragon.
sheesh.
As part of a long rest, I can use my alchemist supplies to make alchemist's fire. Costs 25 gold because that's not a herbal thing, but never know when you might need some pocket fire.
Yeah, Buck Fire's pretty good. I'd say it's almost as good as Pocket Sand.
Unfortunately,
What about pocket glass?
I just don't have any way of alchemically synthesizing pocket sand.
Man, you need to get good. Oh.
What's pocket sand? Oh god. I've just gotten 10 years older.
I just need to borrow the screaming room really
No,
quick.
I don't think you got 10 years older. I think Kenneth just regressed.
Ah!
Considering he can't put 2 and 2 together with the phrase pocket sand.
Anyway,
If you guys want to hear my scream, you can watch the recording.
Wait, no, seriously.
It's sand in your pocket that you throw at somebody.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like a term for some medicine or something.
Yes, the best medicine, pocket sand.
Yes,
You are
because
overthinking it.
Because putting minute granules of glass into your veins is a great idea.
Well, no, because drugs can have some weird names. I wasn't sure.
Pocket sand.
Sounds like one hell of a meth.
Like, I'd argue it could make sense for cocaine, maybe? But
Anyways,
even then, it wouldn't make sense.
anyway,
trip to Waterdeep. Who are you gonna tell about this? I need to know details.
What?
Who are you going to tell that you're making this trip, if anyone?
Probably our custodian. Our lovely gnome girl
Yep.
person.
Yeah,
Who we
our
have not
employee.
talked to
At
at all.
all.
I mean, we could
Which I wanted to do.
ask the Wizard of Oz if he has a teleportation circle to Waterdeep. Because
I mean,
I'm
it's only a 3-day walk. Like,
Oh.
don't be lazy.
that's not the point. The point is, I know that I will learn teleportation circle at level 9, and if I've seen it and if we see it, you're going to scroll it into your book that you never stop writing in. Meaning, we would open up a waypoint as soon as we hit level 9.
If
Yep.
we hit level 9.
We
If we survive.
chances are we probably will with this comp, but who knows?
Chances are you probably
Eclipse
will.
might not.
If the
Yeah.
if the 5 or 6 of us can't survive a module intended for 4, I mean, I'm gonna be sad.
I won't be sad. I'll just be disappointed.
Well, we'll try, but let's just say who's Eclipse gonna go tell first?
Why am I the one? I'm not going alone. I'm only going if we get
No,
the rest of us.
they're asking which of us you're going to with the idea first.
Oh, I'd probably go to Trailblazer. He and I, Trailblazer and Eclipse, seem to get along pretty well.
We
In
are
a
the
weird-
nerds.
In a very weird way, we get along really well.
We are the nerds, and we are inverse in that I'm actually smart and you're just crazy. Anyway, if you're
Yeah.
coming to me, I would have called Unvera over to the bar just to chat, since we haven't really had the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna refer to
I've
her
been
as
working.
Big Sis.
She's been doing her job, and I've been just driving up sales, so...
Yeah, and
Yep.
I refer to the gnome as Big Sis.
But
Yeah,
we're
I
not
don't know
related.
why. You have not established this with her. That's gonna be creepy if you just start doing that out of nowhere.
Can't really.
Especially because your guys are probably the same height.
Yeah, probably around.
But she's probably older.
No, because she is more of a kid. She's not full grown yet, and she's
Yeah, but
a gnome.
Eclipse is 7.
But she's also a gnome. Huh.
Anyway,
Eclipse is a toddler in elf years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Anyway, so yeah, I'm just, like, I already know her name, but I'm just kind of asking about her, like, since we didn't have the interview, just so I know who she is.
Yep. Alright.
So, like, know who your dad is, what do you like to do, obviously you're a custodian, what made you want the job, blah, blah, blah.
Who is my daddy and what does he?
God damn it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, why are you here?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Give me just a second to open her character sheet.
Obi-Wan.
I also tell her she has pretty hair, because fuck, that is some pretty hair.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought when
that
I
is
found the
very pretty
picture.
hair.
That's some good hair.
I very unabashedly just tell her that as a fact. Like, not even flirting, just like, and by the way, your hair is pretty.
For someone who doesn't have hair.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting here.
Alright, so through talking to her, you kind of get the idea she's really more of a shy girl.
Oh god.
She
Sister.
will use spells on you if you be creepy. She is shy and highly defensive.
I mean, I'm not really being creepy. I'm just saying, like, I like your hair.
It's
cool.
I was talking to Eclipsa.
Oh, okay. Accurate.
In that case, carry it.
So, yeah, you get the idea that she's really more of a shy person. She is good at cleaning. It appears she does a lot of cleaning up after her father, who is kind of a mess.
That's
Prestidigitation.
She does use prestidigitation.
Nice.
As for, like, the things you talk to her about, like, what her likes are and dislikes, she says her hobbies are hairstyling. Explains the hair.
Explains the hair.
Yeah, she does like hairstyling, and she also likes swimming.
Oh, swimming is lovely. Can't wait till I can fix that part of my T-cog. Really want to be a shark again.
Yeah, you also get the idea that she uses big words despite not knowing what the fuck they mean.
I probably get that impression because I understand what they mean, given my
Yeah.
+4 intelligence.
Yeah, yeah, she...
I would also understand what they mean, given my +4.
Yes, but you're not here right now.
No, I know.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot of the terms she's using is, like, magic terms that you get the idea she probably picked up from listening to her father's psychotic rambling. And she just kind of tries to slip them in the sentence, and it don't do too well.
You know what? I'm nice. I will play along. Like, I talk in a way, like, because I understand kind of what they mean, I'll gently correct her to make it, like, be like, oh, you mean like this, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was her idea all along kind of thing, and, like, gently teach her what they mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, yeah. Is there anything specific that you wanted to ask her?
Huh. Well, I got her likes and dislikes. She uses prestidigitation clean, so that's what we wanted. I guess I will ask her if she knows anything, because, like, I know her and her father are probably well-traveled, if they have ever heard of these elemental cults that we've been informed about.
She kind of nods her head and goes, those are sort of his work things. I'm not supposed to get involved or really listen to them.
He works with them.
Well, he works to stop them.
Oh, very good, very good. We'll have to ask him about them then. Apparently they are a threat to this world, and we've been informed of that for some fucking reason. So we will have to deal with that. Would you like an appletini?
A what? I don't even know what that is.
It's an apple martini.
Oh.
It's very gay.
Okay, JD.
God.
That is, yeah.
She kind of looks and goes, I don't think I should while I'm working.
Ah, I'm the owner, it's fine. That's just one.
I'd rather not.
No, suit yourself. Alright, fine. A cool glass of milk, then.
I'm not really thirsty right now. I think I should just probably get back to cleaning.
I tried. He just shrugs.
I shouldn't have a drink while I'm working. Meanwhile, upstairs in the alchemist. I'm gonna burst an alchemist fire and...
Yeah. I just figured that's how humans extend friendship. That's worked so far for me.
It really has, offering people a cookie.
Offering people cookies and food has worked wonders for me.
It really has.
And it makes for some funny moments.
Trailblazer knows the way to any man and woman's heart. Food.
Food.
Not food he's cooked, but just food in general.
All right,
Well,
so
anyway,
Keys.
Clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety clack.
so Boo's been whispering me how we should try for the training to do grapple on escape / grapple checks on each other, just to do the training.
oh yeah, sure, go for it. Do some grapple checks.
You both roll -1s and break your arms.
Well, we have +2s to each other, so let's. I guess I'll. Alright, so it's acrobatics for me, I guess.
An Air Genasi wrestling with an she rolled before I could say my money's on.
They have the same modifier, so.
They actually okay. Well,
Athletics,
you can use-
acrobatics, they have the same.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish I could get in on this.
You could.
She's probably got the glaive to her throat, like.
You want to use this glaive in a little wrestling match just for grappling?
No, it's just his hand clenched tightly around your throat.
Yeah.
Just tell me when you need to breathe.
She doesn't need to breathe.
Oh, that's true. That is very true. I can hold my breath.
Oh,
It's like,
good to know. I actually did not know that.
Yeah, Air Genasi. They don't actually need to breathe, which is.
I
kind of-
am breath.
Half of us don't need to sleep, and a fucking third of us don't need to breathe.
God damn,
I'm
this
the
is
only normal being in this.
this is by far the weirdest group I've ever had.
Poor Bulu.
And I thought our Cthulhu group was weird.
I mean, I was a vampire. That was pretty silly.
Yeah.
With Plonk too.
so let's do a round two. What?
Yeah, but now
One,
it's
two.
Zephoria. But now it should be Zephoria doing athletics on Bulu. Which she might have a chance at, given the roll.
Yeah, look at
19.
Look at Bulu letting her win instead.
Aww.
So she just breaks the hold, flip, grab.
So here's the thing, Zephoria. Acrobatics on grappling is only for you to escape. For you to be able to grapple a creature, it is athletics.
Okay, so that time I broke out of it.
Yeah, but you have a +2 to athletics, I believe.
I do, but that
Yeah,
was
so that
to
would have
break
been yeah.
So should I do my athletics on him this time?
Technically, because Bulu also rolled first, he was the aggressor.
Yeah. But yeah, go ahead and
Now
roll
if you
your
roll
athletics.
you can try to grapple
But-
Bulu.
If you remember last time, Zephoria never broke out of the 17.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what I can do with my athletics. 1, 2, 3.
Bulu could roll a natural 1 and still beat you.
This is true. Bulu, athletics or acrobatics of your choice.
Bulu's just like, the fuck is that?
Just
Bulu
flex
just
and
stands
count
up.
sure.
Bulu
sure.
stands up and Zephoria's just clinging to him.
No. Here's the gist. She basically smothered him face into boobs first, realizing that's the wrong way to do it.
Sure. That's what she realized.
Sure, you're totally not flirting.
Just
At least he's polite enough to not stay in the boobage.
Yeah.
I almost thought that Bulu would have just used a finger to push Zephoria off. Just no.
When we're talking about boobs, don't mention fingers.
You ass! You just made me choke on my water.
My choke game is fucking strong today. What the fuck?
Oh my
Why,
god.
Muffin? Why?
Oh god.
I load up the drum kit on my guitar and play a fucking hi-hat hit. Play a fucking drum lick.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
Oh.
so how are you going to talk about the trip to Waterdeep?
Well, shit, if her dad's actually actively against these cultists, we might not even have to do the trip to Waterdeep. If her dad clearly knows something.
Well, no, because I only got a 16, but I went to her dad and he said he didn't know much about it. So, as far as I know, he doesn't know anything.
Yep, but I know. I'm gonna be like, well.
Yeah, his daughter tattled on him.
I thought about using his daughter against him, being like, well, we hired your daughter. You should tell me anything you do know. But then I was like, but Eclipsa wouldn't be that blackmail-ish.
Yeah, but I will.
Yeah.
After that, we're going into the bar.
Anyway.
So I go up to Trailblazer and I'm like, hey, Trailblazer, I got an idea.
Is it a smart one, unlike most of yours?
It is. We should go to
Wonderful.
Waterdeep to try and see what we can learn about the cult.
Alright, that was a few days' travel, I recall.
Like 3 days, yes.
That's not too bad. I'll kind of motion over to, already forgetting her name because I'm terrible. Unvera. Motion Unvera. Apparently her father knows something about them, so we can ask him. Apparently it's his goal to stop them.
I already went to him. He said he didn't know anything.
Well, apparently it's his goal to stop them, so I highly doubt that. At least according to her.
Also, how long does it take for us to get back?
You probably would have got back at the same time as Eclipsa, because you were both off doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Never thought that'd be terrible at crap.
I mean, you don't look strong, to be fair. You don't look weak.
I mean,
Fragile.
When you
But you
compare
lack
to-
a body strength.
if the little elf child has a 2 in her strength saving throw,
Yeah, yeah, no, you're tied with Zephoria for strength.
and I'm
You're
seven.
stronger than me, technically.
He looks to blow like that. You're not wrong, I guess.
I mean, I'm tied. I mean, I'm all metal, but my servos are not exactly high-tuned.
So, what did you find out while we were training, I guess?
Well, our good wizard friend apparently knows something about the elemental cults, according to Unvera. However, according to Eclipsa here, he was not divulging that information. Which is rather annoying.
And I thought that we should head to Waterdeep to see what we could learn from the people in charge there.
I mean, if it means we can get some level of intel on this thing while keeping a low profile, I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Why don't we just raid the freaking cultists?
Because we should
Because we
learn what
don't.
we can about them first.
We also don't know where they are specifically.
Or what their
Never give-
numbers look like, or how strong they are. There's a lot to look at.
Or if they are necessarily evil.
That is true too. Evil is just a
We
point
were
of
told by
view.
a lich. Oh, hey, kill these things.
Yes, I believe we should investigate further before we just go and kill. Even then, we should try to avoid killing if possible.
Rep tapping on the infirmary door upstairs, by the way. Once there's time.
Oh no.
Alright.
Are
We'll
you
go.
gonna smoke a joint with Umbrin and Bond?
Not quite. I already smoked, but it dawned on me. Oh right, he's the one growing the medicinal herbs. I definitely just stole from his side of the garden. I should at least apologize.
Alright, so you knock on the door and Umbrin opens the door. Yes?
Oh yeah, let Eclipse the smoke. Sounds like a great idea.
Herr Doctor, it dawns on me only too late that I definitely just purloined something that technically belongs to you. As poor as I am at this sort of thing, I felt I should perhaps at least apologize. I was not thinking clearly after all of that. Gestures vaguely.
This is fair.
It's very good, by the way. Just like back in the forest. But it's a lot better than I would have expected from one versed in Underdark plants. What are you doing up here anyway?
Up here? Trying to help people.
Yes. Yes, I've over the past 3 months I've gathered that much. What I haven't gathered is why. You've I've spent the past the past 90 days within murder proximity of a drow, and you haven't even tried. You walk around in the sunlight, you brew medicine. What are you doing up here?
Avoiding the hells that's known as the Underdark.
Is it really that bad for drow who aren't women?
It's bad to be a drow in the Underdark. 'Cause there, even other drow hate you.
Huh.
There's a war going on down there.
I mean, I just sort of assumed there was always a war going on down there because drow are notoriously warmongering.
It's between drow.
Oh. And here I thought you just killed us palefaces.
No.
Huh. Well, this is new. And I'm not sure what to make of it, but thanks for understanding. Waves pipe, walks away, confused. I'm going to go and pray.
Yeah.
Bulu's spazzing out for some reason.
He just seems to be sitting at the bar to me.
Well, he just ran around the...
Oh. I can only see one floor at a time.
Oh yeah, I should probably move the fucking recording off just the entrance. Oh.
Wise.
I'm a little out of it today.
The headache will do that to you.
Alright, so. That was a fun interaction.
Maybe we should get an opinion on Melisandre and see what he thinks about the info we've gleaned.
Well, if you would like to discuss the prospect of traveling to this water deep, I will go ask our friend wizard about the evil.
And be discreet when you get there. Be discreet when you get there, okay?
No.
Yes, giant robot from outer space. Please be subtle.
Just no. He just says no. Like, no. Starts walking off.
Alright, so while
I'll be polite.
What a beast. Doesn't even take a short rest to use some hit dice.
Nah, fuck it. I'm good.
Alright, so while you walk to the wizard's tower, I will let the three of them talk to the other two upstairs about the trip to Waterdeep.
Pleasant
I will tag along
No.
just to hear what.
Nope, I'm gonna tell you no. He didn't tell you last time, so I'm not bringing you with. Very good.
So,
What's that small child wants to train? Lulu will help her.
Just punches Eclipsa through a wall.
Here, I'll teach you to fly. Boom.
Actually, she's going upstairs to actually start getting some leatherwork crafting underway.
Okay, y'all
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about asking Melisandre, and then none of you went to do it.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm getting very confused here.
They
Well,
all
you know-
just walked up.
You know, I'll do that first. I'll do that first on my way in. Like,
And they get up to the hallway and they're like, "Whoa, okay, now is not the time." Whoa.
she just goes on Millicent's door,
And
and whoop, in she goes.
it
I don't
is
know why she makes
very
the rip
smoky.
sound.
It is
Well, that's-
profoundly smoky, but you don't need to breathe, so you're okay.
Yes, I gathered as much from the raunchy stench, but
Just licking my wounds, as they say.
anyway, it seems from our esteemed robot friend that he's gathered some info about these cults.
Gee, let me guess. The wizard?
No, surprisingly, it was the daughter who filled us in about these cults, and how he is trying to stop them.
So yes, he's gone to speak with the wizard, the only person in this town worth their salt. Fair enough.
And the idea is we are traveling to Waterdeep to get more info before we do some cult raiding, as it were.
That seems sensible. It's the largest city in this region. We'd be able to find a library or two, possibly even a university with an arcane studies division.
I agree, though it rubs me the wrong way knowing Plane of Air, which I grew up in, is tied to this cult.
My dear, there are nefarious elements in every plane. The prime material plane, the elemental planes, even the Feywild has the Winter Court, filthy bastards. And then the Shadowfell doesn't. I don't think there's anything good in the Shadowfell. That's the one that touches the Underdark, right?
I believe so. History check?
Oh, yeah, sure, history.
I thought it would be Arcana, but I don't know. They got rid of Knowledge Planes, so I don't know anymore.
I don't care.
15 history.
Sure, sounds about right.
It's not.
Don't care.
I thought that the Underdark sort of bled between the Shadowfell and the Prime
It's
Material.
any dark place.
Oh,
So the Underdark has more pockets because there's more of it is like depressing and actually literally
Yeah.
dark. But anywhere with intense sorrow or darkness can create a focal point for the Shadowfell.
So the 15 doesn't get me anything?
I don't.
Sounds plausible,
The
is what it gives
the Shadowfell is not something I'm dealing with in this campaign.
It's plausible.
I mean, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
That is not something I've done research on because it's not something I've used or plan to use.
We should go to the Underdark just to make him research it.
No.
I mean, you can go to the Underdark. It don't mean you're getting to the Shadowfell from there.
yeah, that doesn't. The Underdark's massive. The portals to the Shadowfell could literally be days of travel apart, if not weeks. But I mean, the only other person we could possibly ask for cult activity would be Father down at the All Shrines Temple.
I don't even fucking
Aside
remember.
from
his
that, I don't
name.
think anyone in this backwater hellhole would know anything.
Try asking the cult.
Oh, gee.
What?
Just in the background, try asking the cult.
I'm very glad that got picked up.
Me too. That is great.
Why don't we just ask them?
The most obvious answer to our problem. Just ask them.
Let's ask the cult to get to the Shadowfell so we can ask the people in the Shadowfell about the cult.
But the more we can get out of the wizard, the better. I've not met him myself, but from what you lot have said, he seems competent.
I can only hope we trust him.
At this point, I don't know who to trust or who not to. There's a fucking drow that hasn't even tried to kill me once.
I mean, after all, he is the one that found me, and I was kidnapped and sent to the plane of fire for that too.
Wait, what was he doing in the plane of fire then? What?
He was not in the plane of fire. I was. It was only later I found myself unconscious out of it that he found me there.
I feel like I'm missing several details, but I'm not going to ask.
Me too.
Smokes.
She'll be like, I'll give you the short synopsis. While I was in my home, the plane of air, or as I distinctly call it, Acnolobia. I'm trying to think of an Arabic name. Okay, don't judge.
No, I laugh because that is the same name of dragon from Fairy Tale.
Anyway, my esteemed home there was raided by a Ifriti, and I was the casualty of their capture. Went from one home into another hellhole, and then I was mysteriously taken away by a celestial angel back to the material.
Wait, so you're part Ginny. You were kidnapped by Ifriti and liberated by Celestial.
Yes.
What kind of interplanar incident was your father involved in? Some complicated politics.
Sounds like Mortal Kombat merging of realm shit going on here.
Well, it's not at the faint of heart that this happened. It's just one day Freety got very, very plunder happy, as described in this genie book, and she's till she shows the Ifriti page and just points it to him.
Is that book's in Primordial? I can't read it, by the way.
It is in common.
No.
It's in common.
Okay.
It's in common.
Okay, just checking. So...
Is that book shared with you? I can't remember.
What?
If it did.
Ifriti, genie pirates? You said plunder. What?
They do plunder.
Plunder does not a pirate make.
Uh,
No, I'm saying that for Melisandre.
oh.
Common is definitely his second language.
Well, just know she has that page right under Ifriti.
Oh, so they're the drow of your people. Got it.
That's accurate.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I appear to be having connection issues again. Love connection issues. These are just the best. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. Alright, come on now.
Yeah, then the jokes won't get
I
picked
don't know.
up by
I'm
the
not
recording.
thinking. I don't really care right now. I've been up for over 24 hours.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, I was actually about to say this headache is absolutely killing me. I think we might have to call this one short.
Oh,
Okay.
and then we're going on 3 weeks hiatus. Oof.
Yeah, like, I'm
Yay.
sorry, but like my head is
There's only so much.
Yeah,
one
I
drill's
can
going in
tell.
one ear, the other drill's going in the other, and they're meeting in the middle. This is killing me.
Well-
Like,
You
ugh.
should go to
They're
bed
meeting.
for sure.
Huh, that's fair, but one more thing before we do, sign off. Can I get some leather making underway while we do this?
I almost thought you were about to say leather underwear. I was like,
Leather making, because I was gonna do that on my way
Yeah.
on my way in.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll the leather workers tools.
All right, let's 1, 2, 3. Come on.
At the speed of roll 20.
It's impeccable, ain't it?
It ain't what it ain't, and it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
that's a lie.
Would it be Dex or Strength?
Be Dex.
Survival?
I don't fucking
I don't
care
know,
right
fucking
now.
know.
Dex.
All right, fine.
I'll go with Dex. I'll be nice.
14.
You make some nice
I mean,
clothing.
survival would.
I
hear the pain.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I do not care right now. This headache is actually killing me, and it's only getting worse. Because there are
Headphones
6
do not
people.
help.
Yeah, and then there are also 6 people in this chat, so I'm just hearing so much noise. So yeah, well, I'm gonna call it here. I'm
Alright.
stopping the recording.